If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now, check me out. I need for all of you who have children, right? Young boys, young girls that are in that so called lifestyle or that are trying to get involved in that criminal lifestyle, that gangbang lifestyle, to share this video. And I need everybody, if you're watching this video, to like this video so that it can get in the algorithm, and hopefully with this video we can change the mind of some of these young brothers and these young sisters that want to get involved in this so-called criminal lifestyle and this gangbang lifestyle. What I would like to share with y'all is something that is profound. The way that this judge explains this young brother's future, his circumstances, and this situation, I need all of the children, all of the young brothers and sisters that wants to be involved in that criminal lifestyle, that wants to be involved in the gangbang lifestyle, to listen closely to this judge. Check it out.
You turned a robbery into a murder. And on that day, when you stood there and fired that weapon, you didn't just end one life. You effectively ended 5 lives, including your own. Like I just said, you need to understand that when we say life in Florida State Prison, that means life. It is necessarily without parole. Florida abolished parole. You know, as the song says, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. You will spend the rest of your life in prison. From here, you will go and be placed in a cell that has a stainless steel slab that's attached to the wall. That's your bed. And next to it is a stainless steel sink and a stainless steel toilet. That's the furniture that you have in that cell. You'll spend every hour and every day and every week and every year of your life in that cell. And one day, they'll come and open up that cell in the morning and you'll have passed on. And only on that day will you have served your sentence.
Did y'all hear that? Man, he told that boy, you gonna die in prison. You gonna die in a cell. But the way that he explained it was just so profound. And young men and young women need to understand that, listen, that boy that he was talking to, that can be you easily. Easily. If you don't change your ways and change your mind. Now, if you got a child that's trying to, you know, they on the fence and they want to try to get in that lifestyle and all this old type of stuff, I want to make a suggestion to you. If your child is doing things like breaking the laws and stuff like that, what I would ask you to do is I want you to take his bed or her bed and I want you to put it in the bathroom in your house. And I want you to put your child in that bathroom and close the door. Now, 48 hours is what I would suggest. 48 hours. And I know y'all saying they hood educated, man. You pushing it, bro. Like you trying to tell us to do inhumane things to our children. Hold on, I ain't done. An hour a day. Let your child outside to feel the air, get some sunlight. But the child only get an hour out the day. No mingling with other friends and stuff like that. No, it's just, your child can go out for 1 hour. After that hour, gotta go right back to that bed, that bathroom. Breakfast. Let them come out, feed them breakfast. Not that good stuff though. The cheap cereal, cheap milk, cheap eggs, whatever it is that you gonna feed them, it gotta be cheap. Can't be the good stuff. Cheap. The worst of the worst. And you do this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But as soon as the child get done eating, you gotta go back to that bathroom. In this bathroom, no cell phones, no TV. Give them a book. Give him or her a book. Give them something to read, right? Something that, that's going to spark their mind. Give them something educational to read. But that's it. No magazines, none of that. No, And at a time of your liking, let them watch the TV for 1 hour. But none of that fancy stuff, though. Just the local channels. 1 hour. But after that's done, gotta go back to that bathroom. I know a lot of y'all probably saying, hood educated, brother. I can't do that to my son. Hood educated, brother. I can't do that to my daughter. Yeah, they acting up and they breaking the law and they doing criminal activity. But I just can't bring myself to do that to my child. Well, if you're not gonna do it, the state that you living in, they'll do it. Yeah. They got a place called Juvenile. When your child break the law, when your child do something wrong against the state that you living in, they got a place called Juvenile that they gonna put your son or your daughter in, and they gonna treat them as if they are in an adult prison. So maybe you can save your child if you put him in prison in his own home and give him or her that feeling, that understanding, that listen, child, if you continue on doing the stuff that you are doing, this gonna be your life for years and years, because the state will do this to you. I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to stop you from going to where they'll take you. You see what I'm saying? I'm using preventive measures. Yeah, I'm talking about, man, I can hear some of y'all. I just can't do it. That's inhumane. Well, then look, hey, when the state get them and put them in juvenile, you can't be mad. You got to go ahead and honor that and say, hey, I could have, showed them what it was, but, I chose not to. Because we got to understand something. These children nowadays, they don't believe the talk. Got to be action. You see what I'm saying? You got to be about that action. All that talking and stuff, that ain't. You got to be about action with dealing with these children. If not, you see that boy that judge spoke to like that? Yeah. Your children is not exempt from that. See, one thing we got to start understanding is this right here. We got to start taking control of our children. We got to take control of our children. We can't let rappers and entertainers raise our kids. We can't let Hollywood movies raise our kids. We got to control them. They're your responsibility. Everything else that is your responsibility, you control it. You gotta control them. You gotta control their environment. You gotta control their influences. You gotta control everything. Because if you don't, then you allowing your child to be influenced. And there's nothing wrong with influence as long as it's the right influence. But when it's the wrong influence, nah, nope, nah. I don't care what they talking about. Man, you too hard on me, Dad. Okay, cool, it's alright. You'll understand it later on. Mom, you too much. It's okay, yeah. But you'll understand it later on when you grow up and you get a little bit older. It's alright. We gotta stand on our children because look, let me say something to y'all. The young boys that's out there doing all that killing in our neighborhoods, and when I say our neighborhoods, I'm talking about everybody that live in the ghetto. Black, white, Asian, Latino, Native American. Hey, if you live in that ghetto and you in a criminal environment, I'm talking about us. All of us. We got to control what's going on. If you don't, you're going to allow the hood to raise your child. And the hood ain't got no love for your child. The streets ain't got no love for your child. So who you going to allow to raise them? Because we got to understand something. All these little boys and girls that's out here causing all this crazy madness in our communities, all of them belong to somebody. They got a father somewhere. They got a mother, a grandmother, a grandfather. They got uncles, cousins. But they just letting them go out of control. There's no control. That's why you gotta stand down hard on your children. And I'm talking about you gotta say, fuck what society is talking about. Because the same people that's telling you not to be hard on your children, listen to what I'm about to tell y'all. The same people, government, that's telling you, you can't do that. Don't do your children like that. Don't do that. As soon as your child break the law, what they gonna do? They gonna do that. Yeah. They gonna lock their little ass up in juvenile. Yep. All that you can't do this to your child. You shouldn't be doing that. But they can though. Yeah, they can. Put your son or your daughter in the hole and everything. Yeah, in juvenile, they got a hole. Yeah, all that. Matter of fact, don't let your son or your daughter do something too crazy. They gonna tell you that your child is an adult. How does that happen? I mean, the only one that can change your age is the Father God Allah, Yahshua. The high power, whatever we calling them, right? Yeah, that's the only one that can change your age from 16 to 21 and all that. No, the government can too. Your child 15, he done did something dumb. They telling you we charging him as an adult. Oh wait, hold on, no wait. His birthday is so and so. He only 15. So look, get out of our face. We We ain't trying to hear that. That boy there getting charged as an adult. That girl there getting charged as an adult. The crimes that they did is adult crimes. We ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. So if you don't want to go through that, I would encourage all of you, because listen, we can't control everybody else's kids, right? I understand that part, but we can control ours though. At least we can try to control ours, instead of letting the environment and the ghettos and I'm talking about the influences on TV to control them. So we got to use preventive measures. Yeah. Put they little ass in that bathroom, and once after the 48 hours, you say, look, this was jail like, son. You think you can do that for the rest of your life? You think you can do that for 5 years? Dad, nah, man. I was going crazy now. Yeah, I know you was. But that was only 2 days. Just 2 days, son. I'm trying to prevent you from doing the rest of your life in an environment like that. And that's what you got going on here in the house. You still protected because you under my roof. You going to a real prison. Now you got to worry about getting stabbed. You got to worry about killing people killing you, people trying to take stuff from you, people trying to manipulate you. Yeah, people trying to touch on you. Yeah, you got to worry about all that when you go to the big house. So I'm trying to prevent you from going through all that. I'm trying to show you what it's like. You don't like that. Well, then change your mind. Change the way you doing things. Allow me to help you. Because if you ain't going to allow me to help you and direct you, your ass going to end up in that penitentiary. You're going to end up in a bathroom like that for the rest of your life, if not for multiple years. But not just you. Because in prison, you got to sell it. You got to be in there with somebody else. You don't even know this person. Not only that, y'all got to shit and piss in the cell together. Yeah, figure it out. They gonna throw you and your friend or whoever it is in the cell together, and y'all got to live in there for hours, for years. And when you got to piss, he got to smell it. And when he got to shit, you got to smell it. Ain't no, it's stinking here, let me spray some. Ain't none of that. No privacy. You got to shit, hey, he got to smell it. That's just how it go. And if you don't want to live in that type of environment, you don't want to live like that in a bathroom for the rest of your life, then listen to your father. Listen to your mother. I done been there, son. I done, come on. I done made all the mistakes for you. Or I done made it out. I'm intelligent enough so that you don't make the mistakes that other people are making. I'm telling y'all, the only way that we are going to change what's going on right now in our communities and in our environments is that we must control our children. This is Hood Educated, not Lane Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, please hit that like button and that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.